Oh, yeah. Sometimes you have. Oh, yeah. We'll keep it rolling, y'all. Omaha style. We got a guest coming in about 7:30. And my camera just went out on me. Life in the city. Sometimes things ain't gonna work out for you. You gotta keep on pushing. Boss with me this morning. This song's called Molested, y'all.
There's no one to talk to, no one to talk to, there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody feeling the tested. Oh no, nobody's suspecting or even expecting just being molested. Oh no.
As I sit back thinking about my past, knowing now what he did to me was all bad. When I sat on his lap, why he humped me back? My distant cousin, whoever could imagine that? My mama had to work them 9 to 5s to provide. Sometimes it was all night. She left me with family that she trusted. You took my innocence, I'm telling you busted. He asked me, could I keep a little secret? I said yes, then the child mode proceeded. You better be lucky I'm not scarred for life. For what you did to me, I hold the pain inside. I can't lie, sometimes at night I cry. I wipe my eyes and pray to God you'll get yours in time. I can't lie, at night, sometimes I cry. I wipe my eyes and pray to God you'll get yours in time.
No one to talk to, there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody. Oh no, nobody's suspecting or even expecting just being molested. Oh no. Pay attention to the kids, listen to them when they talk, grasp every single word, cause they be speaking from the heart. Be happy when they open up and come into their parents first, cause my daddy never showed up, and to this day that shit hurt. Babysitter lifting up her skirt, mama had to work, rubbing on my penis, kissing on me, taking off her shirt. I was in the 1st grade, remember it like yesterday. Couldn't tell my mama anything, she wouldn't listen anyway. It's a lot of kids out here going through this every day. Grown men touching on them boys, now them boys gay. It starts in the home, so the parents is the one to blame. Uncle Jim touching on Johnny, touching on Jane. I can feel they pain cause I been down that road. And if somebody touch once, then somebody gotta go. I don't give a damn, mother, brother, sister, cousin. My kids come first, that's the end of this discussion. No one to talk to, there's no one to lean on, there's no one to lean on. Seems like nobody cares, nobody's there. Yeah, all of your dreams gone, all of your dreams gone. You're feeling neglected, nobody really tested. Oh no, nobody's suspecting or even expecting just being molested. Oh no.
So.
Oh my God. The hangover.
Alright, okay, fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. We see the sun shining here on such a beautiful day. Today is the day the Lord has made, and we're gonna keep it pushing and keep a smile on our face because we know the blessings on the way. Hey, we got a lot to look forward to in this year. God got it in his hands, so what we stressing out for? The Lord is in control, like you didn't already know. But if you didn't know, now you know, and that's how it goes. And it's all good, because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, even when it's like, I know it gets hard, I know it gets tough, but keep a smile on your face, don't give up the faith. Help is on the way, you just gotta wait. Hold your head up, it's gonna be okay. Stand on his word, believe in his word. I'm praising God on the promise, cause he told me that you're the head, not the tail. You're above, not beneath. Blessed coming, blessed going, no in between. Blessed in the field and blessed in the city. The lender and not the borrower, yes sir. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got your back no matter what, man. You know the Lord got our back no matter what, man. So we ain't really gotta worry about a thing, man. I'ma lift my head up and raise my hands to the sky. Salute the King and give him glory, cause the Lord is worthy. Blessed to see another day that the Lord has made. He made a promise and he put his word above his name. No other name is greater, no other name is perfect like the name of Jesus. And this is his day, like any other day. We give him honor and praise and glorify his name. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause God got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. I salute the King and give him all glory. No need to worry, cause I know my God is legendary. The same God back then is here right now, smiling down on everybody, lifting up his name. I'm unashamed of my God because he loves me. He showed me that he will never ever leave me. He showed me that he will always be there for me. And when I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. So keep your head above water. You sweat, keep your eyes on the prize. He will make a way. He is the way. He will never ever leave you hanging. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. That's what he's saying. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just
try that Victor last night.
Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving, keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine, cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving, just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving, just keep on moving.
Thank you for everything that you done brought me through, everything that I was ever facing. And when it seemed like everybody was against me, you still never leave me nor forsake me.
The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always do me true. These enemies that I'm facing, you trying to take me under. They always plotting and scheming and causing double trouble. I need you on the double time like it's no tomorrow. So many traps and ditches, they never stop digging. They want to see me fall off, they even see me die. But with the Lord on my side, all I can do is rise. That's why I'm always praying, that's why I'm always saying, your Lord is with me always, no matter what I'm facing. I am a child of God, I am the seed. in heavenly places around me, almighty, chosen and highly favored, blessed and not cursed. I am above and not beneath, because I am not weak. The Lord is my strength, my mighty high tower, so he will never defeat me. I got to read his mind, cause I already won. Me being down on my knees is where I need to be. His prayer. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. Prayer is my position, that's when he really listens. Cause when I gave him my life, that was the golden ticket. I'll never be defeated, you'll never take me out. This house is built on the rock, hell shall not prevail. God is the head of my life, not anybody else. Yes, I belong to him, there's no denying him. So if you're messing with me, you gotta deal with him. Cause all I gotta do is tell him it is going down. My enemies are defeated before I even think it. My enemies are defeated before I even speak it. You might have got me in the battle, but I won the war. You might have got me in the battle, but I won the war. Cause in the end, my God got the last word. Cause in the end, my God got the last word. This round I'm coming back, and with a battle axe. The Lord is my battle axe, I'm back, let's get it. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter no matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, you always got my back. No matter what they try to do, I always bounce back. Because of you, I can stand tall through it all. You said you'll always be there for me no matter what. You got me, so in you is where I put my trust. You said you'll never turn your back on me no matter what. And when I call on your name, you answer me speedily. So Lord, I'm calling on your name, cause I know you hear me. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help.
Oh yeah.
The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. 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 Time is on.
All right. This mic is fickle. Let me just go over here then. Oh, let me get over here. So I want to get this in your face. There we go. All right. All right, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We have our guest in the house. She is, you know how these stars are, Omaha. You know how these stars are. They got their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. And she actually has, two words that identify herself is Afro swag. And I was wearing her shirt last week, so she must have saw it and said, I got a new shirt for you.
Yes.
I got a new shirt for you. And so, it's the ethnic wave. You guys haven't heard it. If you're from the Black diaspora, if you're not from the Black diaspora, we're going to be out of 4-1. It's the ethnic wave. What's the ethnic wave? How you doing?
Ooh.
Is that the ethnic wave? Okay, all right. And I like that design, that new African design. That's sweet. That's sweet.
Hashtag AF Swag Mag.
Okay, and this one, we got two shirts right here. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. Again, we have Deborah Dogba in the house. She is the founder of Afro Swag. Hashtag Afro Swag. AF. Swag Mag. I like that. All right. So how's life treating you today?
Well, I've been busy. Good
Busy.
morning, everyone. Like he said, this is Deborah.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a stranger here.
So you've been here before.
I've been here before with Afro Swag magazine and business sales. Good morning.
And this is her mag. Well, I already had it already. I already had it already up. Afro Swag. And you got a new magazine coming out pretty soon, don't you?
Yes, we have one new coming up
You know,
by the end of this month.
end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So is it too late to get in there?
Well, we already have you in there.
Okay.
Don't you remember?
I can't remember. Shit, do I owe you some money? I think I owe some money, y'all.
That's funny.
I think I owe some money. Hey, we're gonna talk about it online. No, you can get her magazine wherever you can get it at when it comes out.
Just everywhere you can grab a copy here. It's
Okay.
a free copy.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to most, stores.
Okay.
Okay. They can hear me.
Yeah, I was gonna make sure they can't hear you.
I'm soft spoken.
Yeah.
And just you can also get it online. You
Okay.
can order online and then we'll send it to you.
Okay. And you spell it AR.
Afro Swag.
You could, just in case we got some drivers, how you spell it for us? Spell it for us.
Okay, afroswagmagazine.com. So it's AFROSW AG and then magazine.com.
Okay. All right.
I have to make sure that's there,
Okay, you gotta
So
make sure.
it's afroswagmagazine.com and we can put it in the comment box for
Okay.
them. Yeah.
All right. And then let's spell again AFRO
Mm-hmm.
swag SWAG magazine.com.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you can get it online.
You can get it online.
And then you probably get a list of places where you can get it in a community.
Yeah.
You can pick it up down here also. Like I said, it's a free magazine.
Mm-hmm.
They highlight the black diaspora.
Yes.
We highlight the black diaspora from Africa as well as here in America.
Mm-hmm.
She brings people together,
Yes.
which is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
We also had talked about import and export because we got a lot of black women from the black diaspora that are using shea butter and making different formulas, out of that shea butter to heal eczema and also to get the ash, just plain ash off your skin.
Right.
And so we talked about a act that is available until 2025, I think.
2025, yes.
And where we can trade with 27 African countries without having a tariff. I think they had an international conference next week on this.
That's called
this trade.
AGOA.
Mm-hmm.
AGOA. That's the name of it, yeah.
Okay.
AGOA.
Okay, AGOA. If you guys, we're going to be talking about import and export a little bit more as this next month's come into reality because we have to start trading between each other.
Right.
Especially you guys have direct relationships. Black Americans, our lineage has been, cut based off of we don't know our name, we don't know our language. And our bloodline has been cut off because they were brought over here in ships. Mm-hmm. And so it's crucial that we develop those relationships between us. So you have trusted people in your homeland that you can depend on to make sure that business is taken care of on both sides of the ocean or both hemispheres. Oh, I like saying big words, both hemispheres. I would love to make sure that we may start that dialogue. Maybe we need to have a community forum because we have a lot of, American blacks would love to, trade with our African brothers and sisters and develop that relationship decrease stereotypes between ourselves based off of missionaries,
Mm-hmm.
planting stories
Right. Mm-hmm.
in people's head to create
Mm-hmm.
further division. And
Yeah.
so, um, what's your feeling on that? As far as and that would give a greater opportunity in expanding your magazine
Mm-hmm.
on both sides
Right.
of the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
which will be crucial to show business people from Africa that's doing business and Black American can actually do business with
Mm-hmm.
and trade and vice versa. And so
Yeah.
I look at this as a prerequisite to that. I don't know if you even thought about that.
Oh, absolutely. And it's very important to um, clarify this. This is not just for the African diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
This is for African American,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're saying, yeah, this is a process,
Mm-hmm.
and we have thought about that, and we are working on it, to expand it to the whole world. And the idea is to have this, um, at several airports,
Okay.
on also flights.
Right.
For instance, we have a kiosk at a play, for instance, and as soon as people land here in Omaha with this Afro Swag magazine, they have an idea of where to go to find, Black businesses
Mm-hmm.
here in Omaha. Even on the flight to Omaha, they will have an idea of where to go to find Black businesses. If I need, a tailor, a barber shop,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever their need is, they will be able to have a general idea of where to go to um,
Right.
find Black owned businesses here in Omaha. So that's the idea, as well as, newcomers, people that
Mm-hmm.
are coming from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They already know, okay, if I go to Omaha, I know I can find, the ethnic food, or I can
Right.
go to this African restaurant, and they have a directory in this magazine.
Right. Right. So again, it not only highlights the different businesses that's in the community,
Mm-hmm.
you also get a directory, so you can do a little research on the category of businesses that's in the Black diaspora.
Right.
And like I said, they have African American businesses as well as African businesses
Mm-hmm.
that's showcased in the magazine. Um, like I said, it's an opportunity. Like I said, it's a prerequisite where we actually can start trading between our communities, which is important.
It's very important to, you know, um, to make that, how will I call it, to break that gap.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the bridge to.
You to find a new business. Find a new ethnic foods. If you want a different flavor, what I mean, you got to reach out to different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So when I want Mexican food, I go to South Omaha and get that real Mexican food, and
Mm-hmm.
and we just letting you know that those are the Black diaspora are also are business people, and we want you to
Mm-hmm.
now you have how long have you been doing this magazine?
It's been a year and few months.
Okay.
So we started in plans. We are planning a lot of activities this year.
Okay.
So stay tuned. Like our social media pages, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with everything that we have coming up.
Great, great. Well, I apologize for my camera this morning went out if you're on YouTube and Facebook, and so, um, but that's where it happens sometimes. So that means I got to go get something different um, to make sure. And I got new technology. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and infuse it, into the business. And to grow your business, like I say, you always got to research and take a risk that's going to actually grow your business.
Right.
Now, you actually help businesses grow too, don't you? With
I
business sales.
do. I do.
Mhm.
So my
Yeah,
consulting
tell us a little bit about
business,
that.
yeah, my consulting business is called Business Sales Consulting Firm, and we actually help entrepreneurs with the ideas, the business ideas from startup to finish. We also help already established businesses with the growth needs, the business development or organizational development needs.
Okay.
We also have marketing products if they need, branding and anything they need, to for more visibility,
Right.
like T-shirts, business cards, signage. We are also able to provide that to them.
Okay. So marketing, make sure that people can get their message out or their products and services out. You help them with that process. So even on the business aspect side, you said like the back office.
The back office, yes.
Okay.
The back
So
office, we do
like the
help
bookkeeping and
bookkeeping. We do process improvement.
okay.
We provide HR consulting to small businesses that are not able to afford, an HR manager. We
Okay.
provide that as well.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So you got almost like a turnkey situation when it comes to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing business coaching? So basically, that's what you're kind of
We
doing.
do business coaching. I'm glad you mentioned that. I just became a certified John Maxwell business executive coach.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. This past March. So we do executive business coaching for anyone, and that's a very important point that you're bringing up. With all these, funds that COVID-19 um, has brought to us, all the funding opportunities, grants, businesses have access to those opportunities, but
Mhm.
they're still failing.
Okay.
They need somebody, to help them navigate through. Everything is new, especially when it comes to minority-owned businesses.
Right.
Um, they're not used to, all these opportunities when it comes to funding, working capital,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not experienced. So they get the money, they don't know how to use it, they don't know how to keep the books,
Right.
and overnight it's becoming an issue. So that's where we come in to help them understand the books, understand what a business credit is,
Okay.
and also how to manage the business as well as how to run operations.
Okay. So if they even a novelist, you can guide them. A
Absolutely.
startup, you can actually guide them through the
Hmm.
process.
That's
Okay.
what we do. That's what we're here for, to help.
Okay. Great. Great. Well, shoot, Omaha, the Birds of Bloods. We're talking to Deborah Dogba. Deborah Dogba. She has many skills, not only to help grow your business, but to highlight you, as you grow your business,
Hmm.
because you need both phases. You need the back office, but also you need the marketing side so people can, take advantage of your new business
Right.
or your existing business.
Hmm.
You work with existing businesses too, right? To
Yes,
to
yes,
infuse some
absolutely.
different life, to
Hmm.
maybe give 'em a different projection, to injection, to hopefully inspire new sales.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they grow, if they need to implement, different things, a new program, we
Mhm.
are there to help. We do a lot of business assessment analysis
Okay.
to help them, save money or improve the processes.
Right.
So we do help existing businesses as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Omaha, the Birds, the Bluffs. Again, we talked to Deborah Dogwell. She's the founder, owner of Afro Swag Magazine.com. It is in hard copy, but also you can get it in digital form.
Hmm.
If you would like your business to be showcased in Afro Swag, how do they get that done, Miss Dogba?
So they can reach out to us on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and we do also have a YouTube channel. Our email address is sales@afroswagmagazine.com. They can go online and find the information there. And just send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, and we will help you. We will make that happen.
Great, great. Is there anything else that we didn't discuss this morning? Again, can they get these merchandise too?
Oh
Where
yeah,
can they
it's
get a merch?
online and we have cool designs, we have great designers that work for us, and they can go to their website on the all products.
Hmm.
They can go to apparel,
Okay.
and then they'll be able to find all the cool designs that we have. This summer is going to be, it's amazing, the designs that we have there.
Okay.
We have them in black, orange, black and white, orange and black, orange and white,
Hmm.
and black and orange.
Orange is my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, I do this every day. That's orange, baby. I do it. Orange and black is killing me. Orange and black up at Midland Lutheran College. So make sure you guys, if you're trying to grow your business, if you're trying to expand your reach to different areas of the community, so you can grow your business, then make sure you get in contact with Deborah Dogba.
Right.
You can, if you forgot her number, just go to African Swag Magazine. That's
Afro swag.
Yeah, Afro Swag. AFROSWAG magazine.com. And they will guide you so you can have the best outcomes.
Right.
And again, she also does business coaching. If you need guidance in growing your business, starting your business, or expanding your existing business, she also has that skill set.
And we are, we need people for our podcast. If you need to expand your reach, and if you need to, just a different audience, reach out to us and we'll be glad to interview you.
Okay.
And you have the opportunity to talk about your product and services as well.
Cool. So what day is your podcast?
Well, Fridays.
Okay.
And Monday evenings. We are flexible. We don't have, a set. It really depends on, and we do it live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live. If somebody is, not comfortable doing live, then we can pre-record, and then.
And so, is that open for male and females?
Oh, everyone, anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I would love to be a guest on a podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Come in there. So
we would love to have you.
Okay, so is it censored on the podcast? Because I know on the FM it's censored. You can't in regards to far as what you can say or what you can talk about. On the podcast, you talk about anything, right?
Yeah, just anything.
Okay.
Just anything. But, if you have an event coming up, if you have a new product, or you just want to talk about, just different topics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it more business focused or is it just community focused, regardless of whatever?
All right. So Afro Swag Podcast is more community focused.
Okay.
And business sales, we have the Meet an Entrepreneur that we do is more business focused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Like Ms. Dogba indicated, if you're trying to expand your products and services to different cultures, this is an opportunity. Here, every Friday, we call it Black Friday. We demand Black people to spend money with Black people, but we encourage the rest of the community to spend money with Black entrepreneurs, and we highlight Black businesses so you are aware that they exist. And you know how to get in contact with them. We don't want no excuse indicating, well, I don't know where I didn't know that they. And so Afro Swag Magazine also has a directory, so you can, keep informed of the businesses that exist in our community, which is important. The only way to raise the conditions of the so-called poor or the so-called middle class is you have to participate in commerce with them, participate in business, without a doubt. And so Miss Dogba has, what country are you from, Miss Dogba?
Well, I'm from the motherland. I'm from Africa.
Okay.
And Ghana and Togo.
Okay, Ghana
and
Togo.
I like saying, yeah.
Okay.
Ghana and Togo. My dad is from Togo and my mom is from Ghana.
Okay. So and those are neighboring countries, is that correct?
They are.
Okay,
yes.
so See, I got my map up there. I got my cheat sheet on the wall. So you didn't know that. See, Omaha, the Burbs of Bluss. Make sure if you want to expand your business, but also this is a way to decrease stereotypes and bridges. You know, the world to mend bridges is to actually do business, to get to know people,
Mhm.
and for yourself, and not just because someone taught you doesn't mean it's so about other people. So make sure you guys pick up Afro Swag magazine. It'll be out at the end of the month.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we'll bring Miss Darba back
Right.
when she drops her new magazine, without a
Mhm.
doubt.
And we have, like I said, we have events coming up towards the end of the year,
Okay,
and we once we have more details, we will definitely like to come back to talk about it.
without a doubt, without a
Mhm.
doubt. Appreciate the shirts. Like I said, I'll be supporting. We actually love our neighbors around here
Mhm.
at 95.7 The Boss. Um, you also have other opportunities as far as the podcast. So, Ms. Darwin, so if you want to get your business highlight on podcast, magazine, she has all platforms to make sure that gets done. That's what she does
We do. Yeah.
constantly.
Mhm.
And for existing business, and if you feeling like you hit a wall and you're not growing, or you might be in uh, declining your business, sometimes you got to challenge yourself and infuse new ideas,
Mhm.
you know, a new perspective in order to get different outcomes. Um, and so, and then we have to use our instincts and use and trust ourselves and give people a chance that might not look like you, but man, those people have great skills because those people built this world off the back of slavery. So we
Right.
come from greatness. We have the the intelligent wealth because we get up every morning to work for other people.
Mhm.
Then we come back to our communities. So we're not pouring in knowledge because we work for those in this community. So we have the knowledge, we have the intelligent wealth. We just got to just use more collective knowledge,
Mhm.
collective economics to start supporting each other, which is crucial.
Right. Mhm.
Anything else before we get out of here, Mademoiselle,
Um,
that you want to get across?
it's just an honor every time, I come here. It's a pleasure to come and talk about these issues. And, um, thank you so much for tuning in every morning.
Yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt, without a doubt. Appreciate it. And again, for those that are on social media, we apologize, but sometimes you go to a different camera. I got to go shopping today. I got to go shopping to get another camera. But that's how technology is. You got to adapt and adjust. You always got to have a plan B. So I had a plan B and I got a plan C. Um, and we encourage you guys to do that always. Things don't go the way we want it to go.
Mhm.
But the best way to resolve any situation is to be as calm as possible in order to, dissect the problem that's before you. So we appreciate you, Ms. Dogba. You are necessary. You are one of the people that's bringing Black diaspora together, which
Right.
is necessary.
Mhm.
And I want to continue the conversation of how we, start exporting and
Mhm.
importing. Because you guys go over to the motherland all the time, and
Mhm.
what's what. And so we got Black Americans that would love to invest in Africa, et cetera, et
Mhm.
cetera. And
And
even,
vice versa.
yeah, vice versa, and,
Yeah.
and even even participate in changing the political structures as far as oppression, because there's oppression still in your guys' countries too.
Mhm.
You speak, how many languages do you speak?
7.
You speak several languages. So that means that um, the Europeans been everywhere, suppressing our countries all over the world because we have taken on their languages.
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
uh, my true language, I don't know. I speak English, and I have a hard time speaking that. Sometimes I'll be stuttering with that one. So,
That's funny.
but we appreciate you. Again, make sure you guys get in contact with Deborah Dogba, AfroSwagMagazine.com. That's AFROSWAG magazine. .com. You get in contact with her. You can put your business in her magazine.
Right.
You can get business coaches if you are a startup or a existing business, and she will highlight you on her podcast, which is an international podcast. Again, she's from Togo and Ghana, so she has a reach in both hemispheres.
Right.
And so, if you're trying to start that import export, stay tuned, because we're going to talk about a little bit more about that, because we can't pass up this opportunity. We got 3 years left, and we really need to see how we can expand that legislation. So I'm going to reach out to Brother Bacon and some of our other Nebraska political coalition and see how we can expand this to do trade with 27 African countries without receiving or be penalized with a tariff.
Yes.
And that's major. That's really major. Anything else, Miss Dogba?
Just don't forget to go to our website and order your t-shirts. Join the movement today. It's the Ethnic Wave.
All right. We appreciate you. We got another guest coming in, y'all, so stay tuned with us. We're going to take a musical break. It is 8:10. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself, whatever it is. I started my love yesterday. My grandson, he called me and hung on. I played with your grandkids, hanging out with your counterpart, take a long drive, smoke a cigar, whatever it is that demonstrates you love yourself. Get it done today. All right. Omaha, the burst, the boss with me.
Time is on your side. Time is on your side. Now, forget about the time. Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride on. We can slide on. Going where you can't even get no doubts on. Never alone. With you by my side. You don't complain. You like to ride. We going that way. Our movement's unique. You be queening, I be scheming. We achieving all our dreams. And oh yeah, we out here feeling right. And when we talk, we be speaking life. And when we walk, we remain aligned. Happy or alive. It's so necessary. When the world cold like February. Baby, this a movement, we gon' steady cruise it. Them folks be watching, but we peep the way they creep. Going off it with my baby love. Time the last thing that we thinking of. Oh, the only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. The only time we have is right now. Forget about the time, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Ooh, time is on your side. 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 Hey, 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 hey,
All right, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We got our next guest in the house. I want to thank Miss Dogba for coming in and bringing the Black diaspora together by highlighting Black business, but African American businesses, the Black diaspora. So we appreciate her, and then also I want to thank her for the T-shirts. I like orange. Orange is my favorite color, and so she did me up with some more African swag merchandise. So make sure you guys pick up the magazine. It's going to be available at the end of the month. Well, this month we always talk about. We've been in the pandemic. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you work so much and you work so much, that time for you. And that's what this day is. Every Thursday is Love Yourself Thursday, where you take time out for you mentally, do what you love, which will decrease stress and will increase productivity for you. As we have always, that life is hard when you go out and make it that way. So you participate. All y'all want to make sure that if we're feeling stressed in any kind of way, make off that stress because it affects us mentally. And so I got an expert in the house. I consider myself an expert, but I'm a little bit nervous. I had to go through her publicist, her makeup artist and her manager. I had to go through all these layers, to get her here today. And you know how these stars are. They get their own nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes, and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm going to let her introduce herself. We're going to just get right into conversation because we want to talk about, mental health. We always talk about the physical health. We bring in a health department in every Friday to talk about the physical health in regards to this coronavirus. But also, we also bring in Dr. And she's going to get me, Hawkins. And she talks about the spiritual mental therapy once a month. And so we're going to bring some other individual in because we have a wealth of knowledge in this community. And so I want her to introduce herself. We'll get right into dialogue. So who are you, mademoiselle? Who you work for? And
Hi, I'm Mika Tate. I'm the mental health campaign coordinator for the Wellbeing Partners.
Okay. Tate, T-A-T-E?
Yep, Tate.
Okay, so are you kin to the Tates around here?
Yeah, my dad is David Tate.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him.
Well, I went to school with James Tate.
Okay, yeah.
You know James?
Uncles.
Okay, so Uncle, big old loud
Big
talking.
dude.
Yeah, loud talking. What, man? We ran Brian High. That's my man, boy, James Tate. And then, okay, yeah. So you come from a good family.
Oh,
so you're from this community? From this community?
From this community.
Okay.
Grew up in North Omaha.
Okay. Now, where'd you get your schooling from? Could you say
I graduated from Creighton actually with a degree in corporate communication.
Okay. So you're smart then. Okay, what high school?
Burke
High School? Okay. Mm-hmm. Shouts out Bulldogs.
And Marion.
Marion High School. Okay. All right. Shouts out Marion. Both of them state champions. So you from this community, this community, the effects of this community. You say you work for the
Wellbeing Partners.
What is the Wellbeing Partner?
The Wellbeing Partners is a nonprofit that makes sure that all communities thrive. Mm-hmm. So we're the connectors. We like to connect others to resources.
Okay.
And that kind of thing.
Okay.
And we have a mental health anti-stigma reduction campaign going right now.
Okay. So that campaign is to decrease people's fears
to reduce stigma, decrease fears, decrease that shame that people feel from having mental health issues. Mm-hmm. Because right now we know that people in our community do not get the help that they need mm-hmm. out of shame and fear, and there are lots of barriers that keep people from getting the help that they need.
Right. And there's no shame in counseling, and I want to put it to its simplest form, because everybody's in a chess move, always want to be complex. But counseling is when you go talk to your mother. Counseling is when you go talk to your homegirl or your homeboy for advice or direction.
Right.
Now they don't have a so-called degree, but they're counseling you. They're giving you advice and direction
they're listening.
Right. And they listen to you, and they give you sometimes opinions, or sometimes they'll give you referral. if they don't know.
Exactly.
It's the same thing a counselor does. The same thing your dad does when you go ask for advice or direction. And so there's nothing wrong with going to talk to someone, because that's all you're doing when you go talk to your someone that you're familiar with, or if you go talk to someone that's a professional that will help guide you towards your mission to health. And so there's nothing wrong with it. I've been in counseling before. Nothing wrong with it at all. I've been through speech therapy. So I've been through different types of therapy. Work on my speech, work on my mind. Sometimes you got to go through a therapy of practice when you work on your body. So there's nothing wrong with therapy. Therapy is part of our life, y'all.
Right.
So I just want to make sure you guys normalize it and realize therapy is a part of our life. It's a part of our everyday life. Anytime we get some guidance or anytime someone listens to you, it's therapy in this simplest form.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad you brought up the point, normalize it, because the mental health anti-stigma campaign really seeks to normalize mental health issues. So we're asking people to share their personal story at whatmakesus.com. You can go to the website, upload your picture and share your personal truth so that others may see themselves in your truth and feel like they're not so alone and isolated, and maybe even seek help if needed.
Right. Well, we encourage you guys to always seek help. I've always promoted that Charles Drew is giving free services for Black males if you're 19 and up, free mental health services. And then you have all these other entities out here. If you just call 211, 211 is the emergency number for anything domestic. And so if you need direction on if you're feeling suicidal, 211. But there's other entities out here.
Yeah. And actually, you can go to the Wellbeing Partners /resources and find up-to-date resources for mental health, crisis lines, warm lines that, like, if you're not dealing with a crisis, but you just need someone to talk to, we have that as well. So this is a new resource that's available for everybody to use.
Okay. The
Wellbeing Partners /resources.
So how long have you guys been here? Because, you know, a lot of fun. I used to work for Richard Young, and a lot of Richard Young closed, and then most of the mental institutions closed, and then now they're getting treated in our local jails.
Yeah.
So now I think didn't Trump put some money back into mental health? Is this, or is it Biden? I mean,
I'm not sure. Don't get me to talking political.
Right. So how are you guys funding? Are you guys a 501c3? Are you?
Yeah, 501c3.
Okay.
So I've been with the company since August, but I know that the company was a merger between two other organizations.
Okay.
Wellcome and Live Well Omaha.
Okay.
Merged together and created the Wellbeing Partners.
Okay. Cool. All right. So there's resources out here. Are your resources? Does it cost anything?